Round 2, we kick off with a doozy. It is a normal tag team match. We saw how you handled the chaos. Now can you handle the control?
Yeah.
It is Neo and Riddick, Shades of Black versus the Greasy Green Gigolo OGs. Piccolo and Reptile, I am the colonist. He is dying.
Abizzle.
The vents in here are really bad.
Abizzle.
Really bad. There's Abizzle. Here comes the Shades of Black. Now, as AB literally coughs over the chair, and we have to get some discussion here about how the Shades of Black got here. Because this was the controversial call of Jerry Jones, where there was a double tap scenario, and we determined, or he determined at least, that Smoke was the one who tapped first while he was in the headlock from Riddick. But it has been the cause of quite a lot of discussion, as there's been a lot of very angry concerts that Dave Chappelle has held over the last couple of days. Where it's been a lot less jokes and a lot more we got robbed.
And where's Smoke at? He's been gone.
He's been upset.
I haven't seen him. He hasn't called any of my texts.
No, he's mad.
Or answered any of my
phones.
phones.
And you can understand it. Because the Shades of Black, I mean, they haven't won recently, and May could argue that he wouldn't, but can they beat a team as charismatic as the Greasy Green Gigolos, as Reptile has been building momentum? And if you recall, AB, the Greasy Green Gigolos did take care of the Shades of Black on day 7 of the Restoration.
Yes, they did. They did. Freaking love these guys. My guy here.
These are the homies.
These are the guys.
That's right. As Reptile makes his way to the ring, and the crowd, as always, is so enamored with these guys because they really do, you know, these are two people who, for better or worse, AB, are known for being very stoic, very, you know, they don't talk to anybody, they're very stiff, you know, very literal people.
Very stubborn.
And very stubborn. And here in CIW, they have really come out of their shell and proven that they could have a good time, as evidenced by my dude right here.
I love this
Here
guy.
comes Piccolo, and you know, Piccolo, originally he did this as loosen up, but they're also, I now know the point to the sky is also in tribute, you know, to the man who was allowing him to do this kind of move.
The moon.
You know, that's, no, not the moon.
Moon.
Akira, man. Akira, bro. Wow, the moon. The moon. Piccolo is still up. He said no. He said no. I gave you the letters last time.
No, I remember.
Yeah, I know. Well, here comes Piccolo, and he is not phased at all.
Oh, man.
As Piccolo here, but I will say this, I did get a chance to talk to Piccolo before this matchup, and he says that while they have a great time tagging together, it's been a hell of a run, this is the most motivation they've ever had in the tag team championship scene. They know what's at stake here. The winner of these tournament, the Rebels and Redcoats tournament, gets the prize of a tag team championship title shot at the time of their choosing. Anytime, anywhere, any moment. We saw how effective it was. And the Greasy Green Gigolos are two men who have really fought hard for this moment. Can they beat the Shades of Black here tonight?
Oh, man, it's going to be an epic show. We're going to see if they're truly champions that we think they are.
And well, here's the wild part, AB, is that the other half of this, both sides of this equation, are meeting in another tag team match, as Pepsi Zero and Agent 47 are taking on Ganondorf and the Riddler in round 2 next week.
Oh, boy.
And Neo getting a little jumping the gun here.
Jumping it.
We've got referee Luke Goss assigned to this contest.
And seeing green.
Yeah, who you got, AB?
I'm going to go for my green guys. We're going to have a good old party after this.
Here comes Riddick.
Going to give him another proposition to come up to the moon.
Man, you really are trying to get them up there. And now the cover here, 1, 2, and only 2, as Piccolo gets the breaks up the count there.
They just fit a bill like they look like they could fit a prophecy, you know? It's just simple stuff.
Well, the thing about the moon is, like, I tried to ask him about it. I tried to ask Piccolo about it, and he did not want to talk about it. He said that's the old me. I really would like to not go back to his case. Fireman's carry, as Riddick and Piccolo are the legal men in this equation at this moment.
Oh, man. Shades of Black, though, they're coming in hot. They're ready to breed all the scandals out. They're ready to clear their name.
They are.
And be
They need this is kind of a redemption tour. But can you imagine a redemption tour starting the way that it did?
Oh, yeah.
It's not that they took the easy way out. That was Jerry Jones's call, right?
Yeah.
But, like, at the same time, you don't even want to give him the credit for being here.
Right.
But in any case, at least that's what Dave Chappelle, we've heard nothing from Smoke.
Yeah. This is a Brady moment right here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Guys, I feel.
Absolutely.
They gotta prove that they're not here just because the ref said they're here.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And that's the thing, is that they can do that. Then they could easily make their way into the semifinals. Semifinals, of course, are a series of cage matches where the first team to escape the cage is the winner.
Yep.
And a nice dragon screw there from Reptile.
We are looking forward to that.
Absolutely. The Rebels and Redcoats tournament, it's been a hell of a tournament so far. It's had twists and turns.
Oh.
We had Sagat screw over Ken Masters and Simon Belmont.
Oh, man.
And now a tag in, and now, God. And kicks, it's been...
Get 'em.
You don't see a lot of tag tournaments of this caliber in wrestling nowadays. And this is what I'm really proud of, is that we have got a stacked set of tag teams that have come to wrestle for CIW. We appreciate each and every one of them, except for Liu Kang and Bruce Lee.
Small Wang.
Liu Kang is a small Wang. Just wanted to reiterate that to everybody. And but that we proved that. Well, you proved that.
Damn right.
With you and Corleone advancing, and you've got a matchup next week.
Oh yeah.
A big matchup against the men from the moon themselves, Tenacious E. How are you going to face that, AB?
It's been a good thing. It's been a great thing. We've been talking. We've been trying to figure things out.
You and Corleone, presumably. Yeah. I cannot imagine you've been talking across the war room.
No, just Corleone. We've been having conversations. We've been figuring things out.
Reptile's not looking good, man.
Those guys, they're gonna understand who the boss is.
Yeah, well, they better. I mean, they the way that they screwed over the rules too. I mean, you saw the way that Eclipse just used the moon gravitation to make the cover, and I can't even talk. I'm so mad. Shout out to World Heavyweight Champion Damian Priest.
Big slice down.
But when they used the moon power to secure that 3 count, when we said no powers, who cleared that? By the way, I never found out who cleared that.
Yeah, it was alleged.
Because I never heard back from Mike about that. He said he didn't do it. I know I didn't do it.
I don't know.
I can't imagine you would have done it.
I couldn't have done it.
No.
No way.
No, you were here.
Yeah.
You were here because the next day, you were here doing your thing.
Yeah, man. The moon is a very powerful place. That's the biggest thing people got to figure out. But like I told Corleone, everyone will find out who the real boss is.
Yeah, well, we found... Yeah, that's...
Night, you and me, Corleone, we're going to find out who the real boss is. Yeah. That's what I told him.
Well, and Tenacious E. They're all going to find out who the boss is. Yes, and now wait, a cover from Riddick. Eclipse hasn't been looking too great. Cover 1, 2, and just in time with a leg drop is Piccolo.
Like, imagine how much stronger the leg drop would be if he was training on the moon.
Yeah, well, maybe. I don't know. I mean, that's what he used to do in a double suplex, but they have been winning quite a lot of impressive matchups lately. They did take pretty decisive care of the other Rangers.
Oh, yeah.
And now, nice counter there from Piccolo. Now a double chicken wing from Neo. Wait a minute. Special beam power. Oh, that wasn't the special beam power driver. That was just a spike power driver.
Oh, snap. Spiking him.
So a little different there, but that special beam pile driver, definitely a devastating maneuver. We've seen it put away people like the tag champion himself, Batman, who we will see defend the championships against Team Mischief, as we found out from the Saturday Night Hype matches. Oh, and a nice double team there from the Shades of Black. Who, Hook or Crook, and too close to the ropes with that cover.
Rope break.
Hook or Crook with the Shades of Black, they are a very good tag team unit. They know how to cut the ring off, isolate an opponent, deal a lot of damage, frequent tags. We've known this about the Shades of Black for a long time, so they do have credentials. Former 2-time tag team champions in their own right.
Yep. Oh, happy 4th.
Oh, what a gutbuster.
Good old gutbuster.
A double team assisted gutbuster.
Happy holidays, y'all. It's a special event.
Yes, I'm not saying that's why the Greasy Green Gigolos are on today, but it was quite convenient, wasn't it? Oh, what a kick to the gut again.
Y'all gotta sit back, relax, get your green gigolo on, and subscribe, support a referee.
That's right. Well, and you never know when Luke Goss might be in danger.
Again.
Yeah. This has been something that was very frequent. We've seen the referee get assaulted on more than one occasion. And now a counter there. Nice counter there from Reptile. Reptile really needs to make a tag, AB. He's been in there a long time.
He needs to break that Reptile off.
He definitely does.
Pass it to the pick man.
That's right.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, man. I tell you, man.
Now it's chopped, and now they're chopped. So have Corleone told you about rewards in this matchup?
I was just going to tell you, man. You're going to be happy. I pulled some strings. So we are going to get something green if the Green Gigolos win.
Is that right? Oh, wait a second. What is this? A rotating heart attack.
Wow. We're going to get 2 green little scooters.
Yeah, look out.
Matching.
I love scooters. We've gotten scooters. I have like 4 of them.
Well, we're getting some
More scooters. Okay.
You know, I told Corleone,
Appreciate
look at all
that.
these vehicles that are unmarked, and he kicked me
No,
out of his office.
it's always means of going places, which I appreciate. We have to go from town to town somehow.
Good
We have to
travel.
drop in on JOSHAGEDDON's house
I
somehow.
said, who's paying taxes for all this? And he kicked me out of his office. I hate that he kicks me out of his
Is
office.
that how that went? That how that went?
He
Wow.
keeps kicking me out of his office, man. I don't appreciate it.
Yeah, well, it's, you know, Corleone's been under a lot of pressure, man. He's had to deal with the, you know, the WrestleBration, getting this tag team tournament together and figuring out, you know, who's able to come, who's not,
Yeah.
while participating in said tournament.
That's true.
And but it is a little disconcerting to hear that you guys he's kicking you out of the office when in just a week's time, you two are going to be facing off against Tenacious E, and a nice move there from Piccolo, who finally got the tag.
It's okay. You know what makes him mad? I say, you need a vacation. And then he gets so angry.
Well, he was just out for 6 months with a leg injury.
Hey, he was with freaking Kevin James having a blast.
You know, yeah, he did. That's right. No, that was last year. That was before his leg got broken.
Oh, yeah.
That was
that's
before,
true.
yeah.
What was reminded?
But he went to Italy. He did. He had 3 months off.
Dude, go on vacation.
Yeah, and remember, and look what happened when he left. The Joker won the King of the Spring tournament, and you know the rest.
That's probably why he's so
he's
sour.
probably pretty pissed about that, as was I.
Yeah, that was rough.
And then Joker had Batman break his leg in his own limo.
Amazing.
So I can imagine that he doesn't want to go on a vacation. Besides, this dude loves to work. You know Corleone as much as I do. He loves to work.
He's a workaholic, man.
He's a workaholic.
Man after my own heart.
He is, well, that's why you two have been such a cohesive unit in the past several weeks. I mean, the way that you took down Liu Kang and Bruce Lee, I mean, it was nothing in this tournament up to now has been that decisive.
We had to flip him up to show y'all that he had a small leg.
Yeah.
I hope y'all paid attention.
You did that frequently, actually. Oh, wait a second. Special beam pile driver. Special beam pile driver from Piccolo. Is that going to be it to put Riddick away? And Riddick, low blow.
Oh, gotta send a message.
Yeah, he sure did. And the message clearly sent. And now a tag into Neo. How smart was that? As the ventilation gets really rough in here. He said we haven't heard from Smoke, but he's in these vents. Let's wait a second. Riddick clutch. Riddick cluck. Riddick cluck. Yeah. Well, that's what the wait a second. Now we'll cover from Neo. 2 and Reptile right there to break it up.
So we get we're gonna get a bunch of spy technology if Neo and Riddick win.
Well, that will at least match the van.
Yeah.
That's where you pulled some strings.
We got
easily.
Cool spy
So
stuff.
Corleone was the one who's like scooters. And you're the one who got the spy equipment. Be real. We've played enough Payday 2 for I know you.
Favors were pulled.
Yeah,
People
definitely.
were talked
I
to.
wonder from who though. That concerns me. Oh, wait a second. Double suplex by the Shades of Black. And this is what they need to do. You know, Piccolo, the heavier set of the two. And Reptile's already in a pretty bad way. You get Piccolo down, and you are easily moving on to the third round. And catching strays is Luke Goss.
Oh man, they can't wait. I'm gonna be waiting in the green room for them.
Yeah, well,
when they come out, no matter what happens, I'm gonna be waiting for them.
Yeah, well, what do you mean no matter? What do you mean no matter what happens?
Oh man, we're gonna have a great old conversation.
Well, you know, you're really trying to get them to go to moon. Oh God, now just drop kicking Neo on both sides like a steak.
Oh man, steak.
He's flipping that over too quickly. Actually, you're not going to get a good sear that way, Piccolo. You got to let that shit simmer.
Yo, tell that cameraman to get us some steaks.
And now, we got love some steaks
get some
steaks.
Steaks.
He's going to give us sticks. He doesn't speak that good of English.
Steak. If you come with a stick,
He's coming with sticks.
Get out of here.
Oh, this poor guy. Wait a second. What is this? Is this a doomsday device?
Oh my God.
As Snoop would say, call the police. Cover one.
Oh, wow.
To only one, as Reptile getting right in there to save his partner and their championship title shot should they win this tournament.
Oh my gosh.
But it's going to be difficult, man. It is going to be difficult.
Yeah.
We've got the best of the best in here. Of course, Mario and Luigi taking on Rain and Souls.
Oh my goodness.
Which is going to be another big matchup. We mentioned that Ganondorf and the Riddler versus Agent 47 and Pepsi Zero. That's going to be taking place next Thursday.
Right on.
It is a hell of a time to be a part of CIW, man. And this tournament has really come together. And these two teams,
wow.
Slamming his head against the mat.
Oh,
and now here comes Reptile.
What the hell is this? This is not, are you kidding me? This is a stick.
That's a stick.
I'm hit.
I told you. I told you.
Get out of here.
Listen, oh, he's really good at IT, though.
Hire this guy.
He's Mike, I assume.
Freaking. Get out of here. I want to see your face.
What, you're having a Christian Bale meltdown moment here?
Damn.
Oh, this poor guy. You send him to HR. We'll that's so much paperwork you just put us through. Oh, God. Okay, well, in any case, when Piccolo leaves the ring, it's Reptile and Riddick back to the matchup.
Yep. Someone throw someone through a table. We need a bonus.
I will have to say something, though. Right now, as Riddick and Neo, they've really been in control of a lot of this matchup, but the resiliency of the Greasy Green Gigolos is really showing here. Oh, not a second. Rotating heart attack, the Black Heart.
Wow.
And we're not talking about Shotzi.
Nope.
And never Shotzi.
Nope.
And you only get one Shotzi, one chance at the top.
I'll tell you.
Subscribe.
These guys.
Now just this collar and elbow tie-up. These two are reveled in. And you got to imagine that Neo and Riddick have got to be getting tired too. Uh-oh.
Not the snake
Not
eggs.
the baby scales.
Not the baby scales.
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez.
As Reptile reaching for Piccolo reaching for a tag.
God.
And unfortunately not able to get it. Luke Goss giving Neo the business as if Neo's going to... Oh, come on. Come on, man. Don't. Come on.
You took the ref down.
No. Oh, and now Neo is just going crazy. You have to imagine they've got to be frustrated.
What are you doing?
They've tried multiple times to win this matchup, and Luke Goss, he wants that win badly.
He wants it. I want good service. He wants to win. That's just easy stuff.
It's like, oh, and another spear from Reptile.
That gut's hurt.
Yeah, his gut is hurt.
Oh my God.
As all four of these guys are starting to really show their worst for wearness.
They want it.
They are weary. And now going back to tag, and Luke Goss starting to regain his composure.
Now imagine if all these guys had moon trading.
Don't forget to
match. What kind of? Oh my God.
How come Luke Goss doesn't get an invitation to your moon parties?
Oh, I mean, we could always invite
in different parts of the moon room.
You know, that's actually a good idea.
No, but that's not a that's not a good idea.
Invite all the refs.
No, you gotta invite Cat Williams in there.
Yeah.
You gotta invite.
Yeah.
He's known for green. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Cat Williams on the moon. I see this.
I'm gonna put some posters up. You should come
swimmingly.
Too.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Oh my God.
I see that going swimmingly from a distance.
We're gonna have some meet and greets.
There's gonna be something.
Uh-oh.
And
Stomps.
Piccolo, there's gonna be stomps.
Stomp it.
As Piccolo trying to fight his way out of the Shades of Black corner. As this match has progressed on.
Get him.
And these two teams have really beaten the hell out. Oh, what a knee to the gut.
Nice.
These two teams have beaten the hell out of each other, AB.
Get him. Oh, what a match, y'all. Y'all better be tuned in. Y'all better be slapping that comment section.
Well, and don't forget, next week, we got 3 round 2 matchups, AB.
Oh, snap.
3 big round 2 matchups that culminate in you and Corleone taking on Tenacious E.
Oh.
It's going to be a hell of a time, ladies and gentlemen. It is big fight feel here in the Rebels and Redcoats tournament.
We'll get kicked that night.
That's right.
Oh,
there will be. And I won't lie to you, it'll be nice to see you whip a little bit of Eclipse and a little bit of Jack Black. You know, they definitely... the way that they've just now completely disregarded the protocol of CIW, and the way that they've done it, it's like it's so arrogant, but they sing it, which is the thing. It's like, and oh wait a second, Neo with a spike pile driver with a Reptile.
Wow.
You know, they do the songs, which I don't mind. I'm a musician myself. I like the songs.
Yep.
But then, you know, Eclipse tries to add his bits in, and it's just not as good. And, of course, he's younger, you know, and Moon Mama, you know, Moon Mama's now watching everything they do.
Yeah.
You know, and that's...
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, did you get to meet Moon Mama while you're on the moon?
I might have. I've had to do that.
They ain't ready. This CIW ain't ready for Moon Mama.
Oh, man.
Definitely on wait. Referees count up to 7, and Neo breaks up the count.
Oh,
Neo is the legal man, so he wants to keep whooping the Gigolos.
We out here. Slap them on the concrete.
Yeah, we definitely out here.
Hard concrete.
And we don't have the rock here to stop the count, but what a looked like a torture rack.
Nope.
That he used on the Reptile.
I'm the new rock.
Well.
I'm the new rock.
Are you really?
Yeah.
That's right.
That's how I feel.
Well, you to be fair, you do have a pretty good amount of stock in CIW.
Oh man.
You know, you do a lot of shares. You've done Souls training. I assume there's some sort of moon currency you are now also engaging in trading with.
The amount of suits.
I bet. Oh, cover from Piccolo. Cover from Piccolo. 1, 2, and Riddick gets there right there, and it could have been a semifinal advancement by the Gigolos right there.
Fucking up completely.
But they're starting to come back, man. This is anybody's matchup.
These guys going at it.
Oh, God.
Punches. Oh, Piccolo getting
just ping-ponged back and forth.
In a counter.
But you know what? That might have woken Piccolo up. Oh, no, his head's hurting.
Oh, he's feeling
His head's definitely hurting.
Oh, he's
and here
it.
comes Reptile.
Uh-oh, double team him. Get him.
As Neo's getting in there.
Beat him up.
Neo is definitely getting in there, but... Oh, and a kick to Neo.
Busted the hope in.
And he is now... Yeah, the crimson mask dawning onto
he's running.
Neo and went to tag Riddick, but...
Riddick, what are you doing?
I think Reptile leaving the ring caused Riddick was like, all right, go fight them more, and... Boy, I think that might have been a very crucial miscalculation of timing. And no, wait a second. Come on now. That's now tagging in Riddick. But now, well, they got to start using the ring post, and Riddick's like, come on, man, get out.
Riddick's just throwing everybody out there.
No, not into the exposed turnbuckle.
The ref is upset.
And now, oh God, and what athleticism. Into an armbar.
Goodness, Piccolo
Reptile and Piccolo, he was about to get in there, but Luke Goss trying to restore order somewhat, and and a right hand.
Oh, man.
And Piccolo getting up his homie.
Respect.
Yeah, definitely. These two are fighting with everything they've got, but all 4 of these men are really feeling the effects of this matchup. We are nearing 20 minutes in.
Y'all are feeling it. Black or green?
Yeah, let's
Tell us.
hear it in the comment section, baby. Which team is going to make it to the semifinals and be the first team to make it into the semifinals? And now we've got some steel steps on skull action.
It's like Snoop said, getting metallicized. Happy 420.
It's a Metallica attack.
Metallica attack.
Oh, what is Riddick doing here? This big extended close, this suplex. Look at the strength of Riddick.
Rolled natural 20
that is
athleticism.
Seriously.
Wow.
That is a 25 athletics that we just saw there from Riddick.
Impressive.
But Riddick is still, I mean, that...
Was it worth it?
How was it worth it is the real question,
He looks
maybe.
tired.
He looks wicked tired. And they've been whooping ass, all 4 of these guys, for the better part of 20 minutes now.
I'm definitely going to invite him to the green room after that. That was impressive.
Yeah, well, I don't think you can invite both the Gigolos and the Shades of Black to the green room.
It's true.
And and now a big boot from Neo as turnabout is fair play, and now Reptile's busted open.
Wow, it's red and green.
It is chaos here, ladies and gentlemen.
Merry
what
Christmas.
A chaotic moment.
Oh, snap.
We have got here, and Reptile, the legal man, I think Riddick, the legal man, here in this matchup, and Riddick is down from a thigh squeeze.
What's he going to do? What's he going to do, Reptile?
As Reptile now going back to fight Neo. I think they're still upset that they're both bleeding now.
Oh, they're just like...
Yeah, they've got some level of vendetta going. Oh, what a power slam.
Bald versus bloody versus bloody.
Yeah, this is really, this is degenerated, ladies and gentlemen. This just goes to show just how much these two factions hate each other.
Can I get
They have been facing each other for the better part of this whole year.
Yeah.
And it has been, oh, wait a second. Neo with the Matrix. Oh, with the Matrix.
Oh, my God.
And it's just, there is serious animosity here, AB.
We need some degeneracy in the chat or animosity. Let's go.
Yeah, this is really starting to get into the weeds here.
DJ.
As you could almost sense that any move could do it, AB.
Any move could do it.
Any move could end this matchup. It's all about whether the partner can get there in time to break up the count. And now it's Neo and Reptile back in the ring.
Spy equipment, not gonna lie. Could use that. It's useful.
Well, and this is the now. Oh God, it's shot vicious.
Shot through the
blew through the head. Well, you could see the blood pouring everywhere onto the mat. AB.
Oh man, clean.
These guys are losing some blood here. Referee Luke Goss really ought to be donning those proverbial black gloves.
Black gloves.
But is not. And now, and maybe didn't want to show any bias. You know, by wearing black gloves, you know, but, you know,
like
latex, yeah, well, shades of black, you know, he doesn't want to be like, I'm biased, you know, especially because the referees in CIW have been under such scrutiny for so long, and now, wait, a knee to the gut, a big knee to the gut, as Reptile, he's really starting to make it here. Can Reptile win this? But he is bleeding, and I think a tag here is a very smart move.
That's a good idea.
A very smart move.
That's a big
onto Riddick.
Come on, hit
and
him.
now Piccolo back into the ring.
Get him up.
As Reptile there in the corner. What's he got planned? And another spike pile driver, not the special beam pile driver, but a spike pile driver.
Oh boy.
But even that could be enough to do it here.
What you got, big man?
As Riddick, he's down, man.
Oh, he's looking hurt.
is down. An elbow to the crotch.
This message brought to you by 420 Moon Rocks.
It's which we don't have any. You have. And now cover.
Today.
Is an elbow to the crotch gonna do it?
1, 2,
and 3.
Oh, he did it. Oh, it's about sending a message.
Well, I'll tell you what, he may not.
about sending a message, y'all. They did it. Congratulations, Piccolo.
You know what?
Reptile.
Sometimes when you've been faced with so much disrespect, you got to dish a little bit of it out.
Amazing.
I respect that move, Piccolo. What a way to kick off the second round. What a matchup. We got into the thick and we've come out the other side, and the Greasy Green Gigolos are moving on to the semifinals of the Rebels and Redcoats tournament, folks. We finish off round 2 next week. We'll see you Thursday.